The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
That should be better. I'm sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I had the microphone turned off if you didn't see. So I'm typing sorry in the chat. Yeah, all right, sorry about that, folks. I don't know if I was frozen. I mean, I didn't, maybe I was and I'm not anymore. Maybe that's what it was. But thank you for letting me know, Rodney. I'm so sorry. I went through, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes with no sound? That's not, yeah. That shows how much attention I can pay to the chats while I'm trying to sing. So I'm going to do this again because I did it so well. I sounded just like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young all the same time. Of course, I can't do that twice in a row. But I'll do my goodest. I promise. For those who are still here. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picks, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you will cry, so just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picks, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry, so just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. Right, so let's greet the people that are in the chats. The chat's still rolling, so that's good. Drone Bum, welcome, sir. Thanks, everybody, for hanging in there with me while I had no sound. Yellow Rose Jones, welcome. Don Mudball Creative, welcome, sir. Rodney Bell, God bless America. Ronnie, Ray Kelly. What's this say? Oh, it's just saying hi, Rodney Bell. Dean, Michael Ghost, anybody I missed, I'm happy you're here. I truly am. Still scrolling. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Michael Blade FPV, I know him. Hey, Michael, I hope you're feeling better. I do. Lance Cardina, Lance, I'm going to have to make you a moderator at a later time. There's a technical reason. I just cannot do it. It's technical. It's not personal. Anyway, Barkley 107 Drones. Welcome, everyone. If somebody has some sort of request you'd like to hear, let me know. Hey there, Mika Steve. And Dominic, Northside Hawk. Let me know what you'd like to hear. Twin Brook Acres. Scott, Jackrabbit FPV, and I'll try to do something. I have a bit of a cold, so it's it's a little bit iffy. I don't have any highs, don't have any lows. So whoa. There's a storm across the valley. Clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. The whining of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from writing all your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. It's the light in your eyes that keeps him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend, yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him. How'd you spend your time? What's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday. Sunshine made her cry. You felt the baby move just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend of mine. Hey, it's good to be back home again. All the time that I can lay this tired old body down, feel your fingers feather soft upon me. The kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way. Happiness living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, spending time with you. It's the little things that make a house a home, like a fire softly burning, supper on the stove, the light in your eyes that makes me warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Hey, it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend of mine, and hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again. All right. Yellow Submarine for buying Myra Elaine. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Sure, I will do that. And good morning request from Scott. Itsy bitsy spider, itsy bitsy spider went up the, climbed up the something spout. What is it? Climbed up, what is that? It's been a while since I've had, a long time. Climbed up the water spout, there it is. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. It is water spout, right? I'm not going to go look it up, but I think that's what it is. Thank you for that request, Scott. I'm looking for Yellow Submarine. That's what's taking so long. There it is. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea. But that's not right. The first note is B. Okay. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found a sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. Aha! We all lived in the yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all lived in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard, many more of them live next door. And the band begins to play. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. No, I don't have enough breath for that, sorry. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. Aha! We all lived in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture. I don't have any cannons. I wish I had some cannons. How can you do the 1812 Overture without cannons, right? I'll get back to you once I have cannons, Barkley. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, so I was thinking back home again. I had an amazing trip. 2,600 miles I traveled approximately, and I got to see Susan Lee. Well, first off, I got to see Rodney Bell, and then Ron Lockwood, and then I got to see Max and Tammy, and we flew together, some of us, and we just had a great time. We had dinner together, some of us, and then I drove off to Maine, and I finally met Susan Lee, and I gave her a little personal house concert, and Mr. Doughboy 365, don't forget him, and the rest of her family. It was just fantastic, and then after that, I went to Rhode Island, and I met up with Mark Fisher. I was supposed to meet Michael Blade, but Michael Blade was feeling sickly, and I hope you're better now, Michael. I saw you were in the chats earlier. After Michael Blade, after Mark Fisher, and 11 other people that were at that drone meetup where they did a great session on, it's the Mud Rug. No, Ridmug. I get that wrong all the time. Ridmug is the Rhode Island Drone Meetup Group. Anyway, or gang, if you like. So I got to spend time with 12 people there, and we had great pizza, great food, and a great session on learning how to edit. and then I drove them all away with a couple of songs. And then I drove from there to Virginia, where I met up with Brad Alston and Al Duran. We had a great time and amazing steaks. And from there, I got to see Mike Kinney in North Carolina, and now I'm home. And I got home and I found out that Charlie Mafia is in the hospital. I just saw that on Facebook. I don't know if it was last night or this morning, but I prayers for Charlie Mafia, for Susan Lee, for anybody who's not feeling up to par. So it was a wonderful trip. Thanks, Scott. Anyway, so no Tchaikovsky because of my cold and because of the lack of a canon. So I think I have the right song. Oh gosh. If nobody has requests, this sunrise is kind of pretty and kind of drab both at the same time. So, I probably will keep this a little bit short because I'm running out of breath already. Let's see how we doing on battery. 43%. Maybe I'll just finish this battery out and we'll see from there. That's a Christmas song. I don't want that. Anna, you've come and asked me, girl, to set you free, girl. You say he loves you more than me, so I will set you free. Go with him, Anna, go with him. Anna, girl, before you go now, I want you to know now that I still love you so, but if he loves you more, go with him. All my life, oh, that's really, all my life, I've been searching for a girl to love me like I love you. Oh, now, but if every girl I've ever had breaks my heart and leave me sad, what am I supposed to do? Oh, Anna, just one more thing, girl. You give back your ring to me and I will set you free. Go with him. All of my life I've been searching for a girl to love me like I love you. But let me tell you now, if every girl I've ever had breaks my heart and leave me sad, what am I supposed to do? Oh, Anna, just one more thing, girl. You give back your ring to me and I will set you free. Go with him, Anna, go with him. You can go with him, girl. Go with him. All right. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh gosh. Now that's not been that long ago that I was singing that for Adrian. I'm out of practice. Country Roads request, you got it, sir. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all around the town. Come on, what's wrong with me? I don't know, my mind's just not there, I guess. Country Roads, you got that, sir. Almost heaven. West Virginia is one of the few states I didn't see this weekend. Oh gosh, what a great time though. Finally got to meet Susan Lee. She could use prayer. She would love to be here in this chat with us. I know that's true. There it is. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not up to this. Oh, let's see if we can get through it. I'm going to make this my last one, folks. So Rodney Bell, get ready for Coffee with Rodney and Friends. And then tomorrow we're going to start off with Drone Bum in New York, then coming to Rodney Bell, and then potentially to me. Following me will probably be Chris Hope, and Chris will be followed by Johnny Drone Flyer with Drones and Coffee. And it's possible that between me and Chris will be Roosevelt, so we'll see. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads. All right, so privateering. John, I'll try to do that for you tomorrow. But I can't get it done today. I'm sorry. Puff the Magic Dragon. Great requests, all of these. Drone battery's low, so it's time to call it a day anyway. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, everybody in the chats. I appreciate you being there, putting up with this, whatever it is that I just did for you. You're a very kind bunch of individuals. And I appreciate you. Oops, too much there. I appreciate you, everyone. So, thanks for being in there with me. Thanks for hanging in there with me. And Coffee with Rodney and Friends is up next. Love you all. I'll probably pop in, but only for a little while with Rodney and that. So, thanks for being there. We'll see you next time.